It's the fifth and final race of the Graveyard Series 6, the Superformula Special. It's a showdown with traffic between Contagious and Kiwi. Contagious starts in 6th, Kiwi's at the back, and we're away and racing around the Nurburgring Grand Prix circuit for 4 laps with a mandatory pit stop. Kiwi and Contagious, the only 2 drivers that can take the championship from here. Contact from behind, Slayer kicks out Contagious but redresses the position, lets him through. GT slow around the top end. Kiwi's getting away. Contagious has come around the outside of GT as well as GT looks on the inside of Contagious. Tiny little tap, but that's racing, folks, as they all fly around now. Contagious with the inside line. GT runs wide, loses his back end as they all fly down the hill now into Sector 2 for the first time of asking. Kiwi and Contagious battling. This is it. This is the championship on the line between these 2 drivers. It is the only mathematical contact there from Contagious, runs Kiwi out wide. What happens there? Contagious carries on. One would hope that he just did not see what happened, because that's a potential championship destroying moment for Kiwi. It's still mathematically possible, but a lot more unlikely now as Contagious flies along in 4th. DanZambe's in 3rd, Ravana's in 2nd. Troy is out in the lead at the end of lap 1. What a flying start to this final. What a dramatic start as Contagious comes around the outside, looks for the cutback. A little bit of ghost. Was that clever driving as he comes through Zambe, or was that just coincidence? As we fly down now, Contagious runs it a bit wide, slows Zambe down, and Wings comes flying past, almost makes a move on Contagious. Contagious defends, going into the chicane for the first time. Ravana, slow exit out of the chicane. Troy is still out in the lead. Who's going to pit and who won't? Contagious comes in, so does Wings. Zambe stays out, Wings stays out, Kiwi stays out. Mix coming in. Con comes in at the end of lap 1 as well. What a first lap, wow. So Kiwi has now track position but still has to pit on Contagious. Troy is out in the lead as he comes around turn 1, followed by Zambe, Slayer and Kiwi all close together. GT in the bright yellow car in 4th. A little bit of space now between the front 5 as the other 5 drivers all pit. Half the field pits at the end of lap 1 as they all start to exit now. Ravana comes out, Contagious behind Ravana around turn 1 through the hairpin. A little bit of ghosting and contact there, unfortunate. Contagious backs off a little, lets it happen. Loses another position to Wings, unfortunately, in the process. There was his redressal from earlier. Hopefully that's going to give Kiwi some run to catch up as well. Wings leads Ravana and Contagious around as the first of the drivers that have pit currently on track. As GT's in 5th, Kiwi right behind Slayer and Zambe battling out for 1st and 2nd. Troy, the neck in the bottle between the front 4. All of these drivers still have to serve a pit stop. All drivers must take a new set of tyres as well to avoid that time advantage. As they all fly around now, look at this, 1, 2, 3. Kiwi prowling in the background into the chicane for the 2nd time. Mostly tidy. Troy gets a fast exit. Troy comes into the pits now at the end of lap 2, halfway through the race. DanZambe comes down the outside. Kiwi's looking for the inside run. Slayer just shuts the door as they come across the start-finish for the 2nd time. GT and Troy both choosing to serve their pit stops. 3 drivers remain yet to pit. Slayer runs very right around Zambe, around turn 1. Invites Kiwi to the party for 2nd position. The front 3 all within an arm's length of each other. Troy comes out of the pits now in 4th. Manages to maintain 4th position. GT comes out right behind Contagious. Ravana and Nick and Wings and Con all come through the 1st sector. Now the front 3 again. Zambe is in the lead, followed by Slayer and Kiwi. Troy in 4th. A little bit of a wide run there. Potential contact there from Nick with Ravana. Zambe goes into the 2 90-degree turns. Slayer behind, a little bit of a wide run. And the bright red fuming lights of Kiwi using the boost to catch up. Slayer freak with his Mario helmet on. That's a brilliant shot. Great helmet. Into the final chicane. The front 3 all have to pit. It's just a question of how much time have they lost. on the overall undercut on the tyres. The rest of the pack all one big train from the looks of it, looking at the radar. Contagious still battling with Troy. He looks like he's got the inside run now coming into the chicane. He will have the front spot. Zambe, Kiwi and Slayer are all in the pits. GT, Troy runs a little wide. And there's Zambe now taking new socks with Kiwi and Slayer. Will GT have the run as he comes round for the final lap? DanZambe comes out in the lead. Plenty of space and daylight into turn one. Absolute huge outbraking. He's off into the gravel, loses a massive amount of time. Kiwi takes the lead on the first turn of the last lap. It's a one-lap sprint. GT gets his exit out of turn one wrong as well. Contagious comes flying by. Does Zambe have the pace to catch Kiwi on the final lap? They're both on new tyres. Contagious trying to close the gap now. His tyres are going to be worn from pitting at the end of lap one. Slayer's in 6th, Troy's in 7th, Wings in 8th. It's all so close for the final lap. Kiwi's in the lead. Kiwi's done everything he can do to try and take the championship. I think Contagious is too far up the field as Slayer and Mick. Slayer takes the inside run down the bottom hairpin, gets the job done. Maybe Mick's gonna have some drive. He's got the inside spot on the fast chicane. A little bit of a tap there, a little bit of a contact, but they all get through nice and clean. Slayer takes the redressal. GT's in 4th, Contagious in 3rd, Zambe's in 2nd, trying to catch Kiwi with less than a sector to go. Looks like he's not going to get the job done. Kiwi has flown away. And I think mathematically at this point, unless Contagious has a blowout and goes off track, Contagious should take the championship. Wings leads Troy Ravana through the final chicane. Around the final corner, Kiwi takes the checkered flag for the final race, followed by DanZambe in 2nd. Contagious in 3rd is the Superformula champion, followed by GT over the line, side by side through the pack for the final lap. That's the results from the final race. But more importantly, the standings for the series final. Here we go. The champion and Skeleton King Contagious on 42, Y2 Kiwi in 2nd on 36, DanZambe rounding it out on 24, tied with Mick, Slayer on 22, and that's that, folks. Thank you for joining us for a tremendous series. I appreciate all of you so much. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching, thanks for making it this far. We'll see you for